CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, we are still in a little bit deeper into 6 ERs, and the good news today is that we were able to collect in Diamond, and we're still a ways away from our next node, which is going to be interesting, but it's a very interesting point in the season because we've got a lot of stats at 6, we've got rushing to 7, and we want to try to find the optimal path within that. So, if you guys haven't already, appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop. And yeah, let's get into it. So, still using heavies and Zookas, unfortunately, but we had a decent run today after a bunch of losses yesterday, and that was primarily due to getting the troop damage. So once we got the troop damage, where was it? That was when I got the troop damage. Unfortunately, we lost the second one, which sucked, but we got a 240 time, which I'll show you in a sec. So the troop damage is very good. Is it the best out of all of them? I'm not 100% sure, but let's scroll through the tech tree here and talk about our decisions today. So what we ended up doing, and we've got a decent amount of upgrade tokens, so I don't want to upgrade anything else, but we got the third shock launcher, which honestly didn't really do that much. It kind of just kept us exactly where we were. I didn't notice a big difference. I also haven't changed my base in a day or two, so we're probably due for that. Since going 6, I've had the same base up. So yeah, I went with the troop damage first. I think what I would recommend to most of you guys is to go shock bomb, and I think DBD honestly was slowing players down enough to make it worthwhile. The troop health is going to be good, but I don't know if it's going to be good enough to, like, the thing is now, when I show you these attacks, we weren't fizzling. We weren't even really getting close to fizzling, right? So, yeah, I don't know if the troop health is really going to push us forward that much more. Troop damage for sure. These are also interesting, the critters and the barrage. I think if anyone has artillery, it probably makes sense for you to get barrage and gunboat energy first. You could probably bard out an engine room, or bard out a sky shield and flare a little bit faster. Critters are definitely on the like, all this stuff is good, right? It's just about finding like the optimal unlock order, or is it skipping ahead and going to 7? Because the thing is, I think heavy chopper rush is going to be really good. And I think heavy chopper bomber, well, I know heavy chopper bomber is super fast. So, and we want to get this last building health sooner than later too. So I think what we want to do is we want to pick up kind of the minimum that we need here. So maybe just shocks, DBD, and then go forward. But I do think the troop damage is also kind of necessary. So it's one of those things. Like, it when they put all the good stuff together, it does two things. One, you probably need all of it to compete. And two, it creates a tic-tac-toe meta where it's like, I went shocks and DBD, but I'm losing the troop damage and troop health, or I'm saving for 7 ER, but I'm matching, only the guys that went on both sides and have all those stats. So it's tough. There's no one right perfect answer, but essentially what I'm trying to do is just stay in Diamond until, we get the chance to keep moving forward, get that really good tech at the end, and then push like crazy. So that is the plan for right now. And yeah, so let's go over the attacks. So I'll show you the first one that we had with the troop damage. And it was pretty quick. Now, at the same time, this guy had 50 building health instead of 70. He had 80 DBD, 50 troop health, 80 troop damage. So we out-teched this guy, definitely. He also had a kind of a weird base. I've not seen a base like this. Wait a second, this guy was 5 ER. That's why it was so easy. That's why it was so easy. Because I was trying to look at it before, I was like, why did we smash this guy? And I mean, the troop damage certainly helps, don't get me wrong. But I mean, there was nothing to this attack. We just kind of let them go. But it's just to show you guys how quickly we can kind of go through these bases now with that little bit of troop damage. The one scary thing on this base was all those mines together. I was worried about all my Zookas getting popped, but I mean, honestly, we probably would have been okay. Even if that did happen, the squad leaders took out that whole right side. So I thought that attack was more interesting than it ended up being. I'll show you my next one on Pazap. Now this guy also had 130 troop damage. He had pretty much all the defenses. He didn't have all the building health. So, we ended up losing. But here was the attack. So what I opted to do instead, what I was thinking, I was like, okay, we'll use one boat of heavies and Zookas to take down this side, because with the troop damage, that's an easy sacrifice to make over there. Because typically when I put my squad leaders down on that side, sure, they get through the engine, but then they die over here, and you second win them back, but they're just like regular troops, because when you second win the squad leaders, they don't have the flare. They don't have their flag. So I was like, okay, instead of doing that, I can do this, keep my squad leaders, and then just resurrect those guys easily with Kavan. But I think the problem was Kavan has a tendency, at least with me, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Kavan has a tendency to bring back Zookas first. I don't know if it's an HP thing, like if he brings back the lowest HP troops first, like, you see right there, like that one was all second win, that second one was all Zookas. And I get it, we lost a boat over there, but, yeah, we were just kind of moving slowly. And I think what I should have done, I don't know. I don't really know how we do this any faster. Like, that felt pretty quick. I don't know if the squad leader didn't take that down. That's what happened. That cost us the 6 seconds, or the few seconds, handful of seconds anyways right there. So, I don't know. That was tough. That guy also got a really sweet time. So maybe let's check out what he did. That might be better showing you guys that than what I did. So Pazap, what did he use? Let's see. Pazap. And yeah, like I said, same tech, except he's got 50 building health instead of 70. Come on, buddy. Let's see some troops get down there. You gotta do something. I mean, I assume he used troops. Okay, here we go. So he went all squad leaders, one boat of Zookas on the right, and then heavy Zooka on the left, and he's flaring the mine one. Interesting. Out of the way. I don't see a hero yet. So he's going straight for that. Oh, he's got shocks. Okay. That was the difference maker, I think. He had shocks. Because otherwise we had pretty similar tech, and then in comes Kavan at the end. But he did a really good job of keeping those squad leaders alive on that right-hand side. So that's kind of interesting. And then as soon as they're done, the main troops are, they're just flaring because he can shock stuff, right? So that was a very aggressive attack. And he still had his Zooka fan left up at the end. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. So, yeah, that gives you guys some ideas of how to attack once you get the troop damage. Things definitely got a lot easier. And I think I had a hit against a cluster base. Was it this guy? I matched a lot of cluster guys today, and we were able to beat them. It was mostly because they were using tanks, and, well, I didn't have the troop damage here. But we were able to get the full clear here, which was sweet. But it was mostly because they were using tanks, got like 2 engines and fizzled. So that's where we're at for today, guys. Sorry, I hit the space bar and stopped recording. Let me know what's working and what's not working for you guys down below in the comments. Falcor, I hope you made it into Diamond out of 17 like you said yesterday. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next one. Chicken out. Back.